It's a pleasure to be with you today at the Action on Disaster Relief 2021 event and to deliver the spotlight address. Hello, my name is Scott Congdon and I am Intelsat's Land Mobile Market Development Manager. I'm joined today by Udani Pettersson from Satcube, who will share some information about their FlexMove qualified terminal, the Satcube KU. Early last year, Intelsat launched its first land mobility and terminal managed service called FlexMove. During today's presentation, I will provide an introduction to what is FlexMove and its value proposition as focused on disaster recovery and first responder users. Satellite land mobility came to life in the 1990s with a set of services launched by newcomers such as Globalstar, Iridium, and Orbcomm, as well as the incumbent mobile satellite service operator Inmarsat. All of these capabilities were narrowband, operating in the L and S bands, starting with handsets for basic voice service and small data devices used for tracking and remote monitoring, typically using a messaging protocol and achieving data rates in the bits per second range. As the market need evolved, and Inmarsat and Thuraya introduced the first mobile satellite service IP service called BGAN and Thuraya IP. This was done almost 20 years ago. Last year, Iridium launched its first Certus product offering, a slight upgrade to the Inmarsat and Thuraya product, but all of them are still delivering less than 1 megabit per second speeds on data. In February 2020, Intelsat entered the land mobile satellite market with its first of a kind high throughput satellite land mobility service supporting data rates up to 10 megabits per second. FlexMove is a high throughput satellite service targeted at land mobility. It is the first global service offering with one region, meaning that customers can access the same service at the same price over the same portfolio of terminals anywhere within the FlexMove service footprint. FlexMove is an end terminal managed service sold by the gigabyte with a set of data plans and terms to meet the varying needs of users across a diverse marketplace and budgets. The service offers two primary capabilities: communications on the move and communications on the pause. The comms on the move service supports data rates of up to 5x2 megabits per second maximum information rate speed, or MIR, and the comms on the pause service supports data rates of up to 10x3 megabits per second MIR. Once a terminal has been activated on the FlexMove network, that terminal remains in the network for the duration of the term, regardless of how many times the terminal has been moved and regardless if the terminal has been shut down and stored awaiting the next event requiring a fast response. FlexMove is one service with two primary solutions: connected mobility that enables moving assets everywhere, and portable connectivity that uses devices that can move anywhere. Connected mobility uses the comms on the move capability. This involves a vehicle equipped with a satellite terminal designed to automatically acquire a connection to a satellite and maintain communications while the vehicle is in movement. Portable connectivity uses the comms on the pause capability. This involves a highly compact and portable terminal that can be packed up and moved from place to place. These terminals use an automatic or auto assist pointing capability to connect to the satellite and are designed for temporary use in a fixed location. Throughout 2020, Intelsat has qualified a number of terminals optimized to work with the FlexMove service and to support a variety of users, whether they be comms on the move, comms on the pause, or specialized governmental use cases. The Chimera Comms on the Move terminal is a game-changing, electronically steered, flat panel antenna ideal for discrete, low-profile installation on a vehicle. For comms on the pause, we have a variety of terminals to meet a variety of needs. The Satcube terminal is the most portable and compact Ku-band comms on the pause terminal on the market. We will have a bit more to share on the Satcube terminal in a few minutes. The Starwind USAP terminal is also a portable comms on the pause terminal that can be packed into a backpack for easy transport. While slightly larger, but yet remaining portable, we also have the Cobham Explorer 6100, which is considered a flyaway category terminal. To meet the specific needs of the specialty or government market users, we qualified the L3 Shadow and the Paradigm Swarm terminals as well. Additional terminals will be added to our portfolio that play the trade space between size, price, and performance to meet the use case and needs of other market segments. The need for high throughput satellite connectivity and network redundancy to support mission-critical operations makes first responders and disaster recovery users a natural early adopter for the FlexMove service. Both types of users have a need for both comms on the move and comms on the pause. Both are looking for enhanced in-vehicle data connectivity, as well as temporary fixed data solutions that support voice over IP, video surveillance, and sensor suites. They also need to quickly establish frontline temporary command centers and base camps that can be deployed with little notice, all reliant upon immediate and critical connectivity. The primary communications use case is to establish redundant, reliable data transmission solutions, regardless if by satellite or cellular. FlexMove can address this primary use case and relieves the stress on field workers in critical situations by reducing excessive time to establish and maintain these ad hoc networks. Looking at the existing connectivity options available to disaster recovery and first responders, we see a variety of communication service options deployed: land mobile radios with push-to-talk applications, IoT and sensor networks, and commercial and private cellular networks, each deployed to serve a specific need or solve a specific problem. But what happens in times of crisis? Is that terrestrial communication infrastructure available or unavailable due to damage or heavy use? Wildfires and hurricanes can quickly eliminate the towers and base stations built to support land, mobile radio, and cellular networks. Natural or man-made disasters can either knock out or cause limited cellular service availability due to spikes in unplanned demand, rendering the service unusable for disaster recovery and first responders. FlexMove Comms on the Move service using a Kymeta terminal installed on a first responder vehicle can quickly become a comms hub for field teams while acting as a mobile command center. FlexMove Comms on the Pause service using a Satcube or Starwind portable terminal can quickly establish a robust temporary fixed Wi-Fi hotspot in minutes to support frontline workers to rapidly coordinate and evaluate the situation between themselves and back to the central command center to call in for reinforcements or continue the move forward. Having a variety of service plans that match how the FlexMove user anticipates utilizing the service and that matches their budget is critical. With FlexMove, we support service plans for both a single terminal or a shared plan option where multiple terminals can be consolidated. Their gigabyte allowance goes into a common pool for sharing. Service plans are offered in a variety of gigabyte quantities and in a variety of terms, whether it be monthly, quarterly, or annual. Due to the unknown nature of when disasters will occur and for what duration, first responders and disaster recovery users will find value in the quarterly and annual plans. These plans provide the maximum flexibility, allowing the user to consume their gigabyte allocation all on day one or on the final day of the service term, thereby avoiding the use it or lose it billing approach of monthly recurring plans, which is much better suited for a routine user that knows exactly what their expected usage pattern will be. After taking this brief dive into disaster recovery and first responders' needs for resilient, high-speed broadband satellite service in times of crisis, we can summarize the FlexMove value proposition as One, having the right service plans and terminals that support fast deployment and ease of setup and knockdown with limited technical expertise. Two, network resiliency and redundancy, especially for high throughput connectivity. This is paramount for mission critical operations. Three, the ability to support end-to-end complete fleet and operational visibility, as well as high resolution video streaming from any location. Four, real-time data transmission, allowing for expedited response time. And five, situational awareness, logistics, and resource coordination. Leading first responders and disaster recovery organizations will easily see the absolute benefits of integrating FlexMove comms on the pause and comms on the move solutions into their operational environment. Now I will hand off to Udani Pettersson to tell us more about the Satcube KU terminal.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Scott. So yeah, my name is Udani Pettersson and I work at Satcube. And here you have the Satcube KU terminal. So it's, as Scott said, a communications on the pause solution. And essentially it's a satellite Wi-Fi hotspot, which supports the 10 megabits per second down and 3 megabits per second up performance of the FlexMove global network. So the entire idea behind Satcube is that our vision is that we want to simplify access to satellite communications and make it less complex, which is why we started developing this terminal. So as you can see, it's very lightweight and small. So it's very easy for you to bring on board an aircraft whenever disaster strikes. So you just bring it on as a carry-on and just go wherever you need to be. And because everything is integrated into the terminal, the setup is very easy. So you're guided by the highly intuitive user interface. And from box to full transmission, it takes about 1 minute. And also the terminal is pre-configured. So like when you get it, you could just set it up, and wherever you are, you just set it up without needing to call a knock or having to deal with any extra stuff. You just bring it out of the box and you transmit and get to work. And because the batteries are hot swappable, you can also switch out the batteries without interrupting the transmission of the terminal as well, which allows for continuous transmission for the operations. So yeah, so what we're going to do now is that we're going to show you the setup of the terminal.
Thank you, Udani, for sharing with us the merits and capabilities of the Satcube terminal. Quite amazing. Now I will wrap up. FlexMove is a simple, affordable, high-throughput satellite connectivity solution. It offers ubiquitous, always-on connectivity with flexible and cost-effective data plans. It's fully managed service with a global coverage. FlexMove is the ideal solution to assure enterprise continuity and redundant communications delivered over a high availability secure network that is easy to integrate and manage. Thank you for your interest, and we look forward to continuing our discussion with you on meeting the needs of disaster recovery and first responders. Thank you very much.